Today on the home invasion assault of Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul. The suspect, David DePape, is being charged with several charges: assault with a deadly weapon, elder abuse, residential burglary, false imprisonment, and threatening a public official for Friday's attack on Paul Pelosi. He also faces federal crimes, including the attempted kidnapping of a federal official. He appeared in court today. NBC's Miguel Almaguer is in San Francisco with the story.
According to a new federal complaint, the man accused of attacking Paul Pelosi with a hammer told police he wanted to hold House Speaker Nancy Pelosi hostage and break her kneecaps if she didn't tell the truth. His alleged intent to have Nancy Pelosi wheeled into Congress to show other members of Congress there were consequences to actions.
This was politically motivated.
According to the federal complaint, officers found white rope, a roll of tape, another hammer, rubber and cloth gloves, and a journal in David DePape's backpack. Zip ties were also found in the Pelosi residence.
What I do know, him being at that house was intentional, deliberate, not random at all.
With the 82-year-old still recovering from a fractured skull, the Speaker of the House says Paul is making steady progress on what will be a long recovery. As DePape is set to be arraigned in court today, the complaint reveals new details in the timeline of the assault. Paul Pelosi telling police he awoke to find DePape in his room looking for the House Speaker. At 2:23 a.m., Pelosi was able to call 911 from a bathroom.
RP stated that there's a male in the home and that he's going to wait for his wife.
Minutes later, officers arrived to find DePape and Paul Pelosi both gripping a hammer. In front of police, DePape swung the hammer at the 82-year-old Pelosi, striking him in the head.
You think his intent was to kill?
Certainly to kill Mr. Pelosi at the time he wielded that hammer.
While the suspect's mental state and online postings are being investigated, prosecutors say evidence shows he was thinking clearly enough to carry out his plans.
I believe that he engaged in very goal-oriented behavior, that this was planned, and clearly he was able to execute this.
A brutal home invasion, authorities say, was intended for the Speaker of the House.